New at 9, for years now, bats and mussels have caused a delay for a bridge project in Bartlesville. Now, after 4 years of delays, the Tuxedo Bridge Project is finally restarting. Fox 23's Bailey Coyle spoke with city officials about that project.
What started as a simple bridge replacement in Bartlesville has turned into so much more. $1.5 million for the Tuxedo Bridge Project was voted on and approved in 2020. It received funding a year later.
Which then went to design. We knew design is going to take, anywhere from 6 to 8 months. Then we ran into the environmental, which drug it out further.
Micah Seamers with the city of Bartlesville says while getting the permit needed to start the project, they found a potential for endangered species in the river. An environmental consultant did a study on the water, finding 200 mussels.
And so they went through and they found those, identified them, and relocated them further upstream.
That was just the start of delays.
The other issue that came up was for bats.
The city found 2 types of bats living under the bridge.
We have to work within a certain window that those bats should not be present.
Then in 2022, the bridge that sits over Caney River was narrowed to 1 lane going west.
It's a full deck replacement of the bridge, replace the bearings that have failed. There will be some bank stabilization work.
Now, 4 years later, the project is finally starting.
We had an issue with the deck, had a pothole that went through it, and so we have closed that section of the bridge. Still structurally sound.
The goal is to start the bridge replacement project at the start of 2025, fully closing the westbound bridge.
We'll just divert traffic to the eastbound bridge. So there'll be 1 lane of traffic in each direction.
Replacing the bridge will take a few years. In Bartlesville, covering news that matters, Bailey Coyle, Fox 23 News.
Bat season in Bartlesville is from April to November. Now, the city has a hard deadline of March 15th to get the westbound bridge deck removed before the bats come back.